My dear people, we continue our reflection on the sixth article of the Creed. I believe that Jesus ascended into heaven and is seated at the right hand of the Father. And so, continuing the first component of this article, ascension. Christ's ascension is a fulfillment of his promise in John chapter 14 verse 2. I am going to prepare a place for you. By his ascension, Christ had gone to prepare a place for us. Dear friends in Christ, no one who truly encounters Christ remains the same. And so, ascension opened for us, for the disciples, the desire, the hunger, the thirst for heaven. You recall that in John chapter 1, from verse 35 to 51, the two disciples of John the Baptist encountered Jesus. They did not remain the same. They wanted to stay with him. So they stayed with him the whole day. And then the second day, they went home, called their brothers and their friends to come and witness Jesus and stay with Jesus. In Luke chapter 24, the two disciples on the way to Emmaus, Cleopas and his friend, when they encountered Jesus, they wanted him to stay with them. They said to him, Domine mane nobiscum, Seigneur reste avec nous. Lord, stay with us. This shows that anyone who truly encounters Jesus will want to stay with Jesus and will want Jesus to stay with him or her. And so Christ ascending to heaven opened that desire for his disciples to be where he is. Indeed, Christ desires that where I am, my servants, my disciples will also be there. John chapter 14 verse 3. I'm going to prepare a place, John chapter 14 verse 2, for you, so that where I am, you too will be there. John chapter 14 verse 3. Then, but for the disciples to be where the Master has gone, the disciples has to be obedient to the Master. They must keep the commandments of the Master. They must keep all the instructions. And Jesus gave them instruction in Matthew chapter 28 from verse 18 to 20. He says, teach the whole nation to observe all I have commanded you. He has commanded us to do a lot of things, especially in Matthew chapter 5, chapter 6 and 7, the Sermon on the Mount. And so for us to be where our Master has gone, we must keep his instructions. Did Jesus command us not to forgive? No. Did he command us to parade impurity and immorality? No. Did he command us to defraud others in the name of God and religion? No. Then why are we doing the exact opposite of what he has commanded us? If you must be where the Master has gone, you must obey what the Master has commanded. And may St. Jude intercede for us that we may be obedient to the Master, so that where he has gone before us, we too may be there, through the same Christ our Lord. Amen.